Hello, welcome back. So, let me just take take a look at the stream because right now it looks inverted, which I'm not inverted. It looks flipped, which is not a very, which I do not like a lot. I would like it for to be wait, hold on a sec. Okay, it's not flipped. It's just I don't understand that. I just for some reason I don't understand. Like sometimes they just like to screens like to flip for no reason, and it'll just make me think, oh no, I probably messed up or something. But then I'll just be like, well, actually, wait, maybe if I look it up, maybe if I look it up, it probably won't even be flipped, and then I'll be right. Like, why is it flipped for me right now? I'm looking at my PC and it's flipped. I don't know why. Oh, whatever. Okay, so I was just watching last episode of Andor with my family, which is why I had to go. But it was awesome. It was awesome, to say the least. Sorry, I think I'm dying. Dying, unfortunately, is my strong suit. So who knows? I might even deck out on stream. But anyways, yeah, Andor. I really like Andor. I think Andor's probably. I think Andor and Mandalorian are two of the best Star Wars series, spin-off series I've seen. My word, I should have just done this from the start. Okay, so I'm wearing my mask and beanie again. I kind of wore it in a different way earlier. Sorry, I'm just so out of breath and coughing so goddamn much. Anyway, it was hard wearing the mask because my face was getting so hot. Oh god. Oh dear. Anyway, yeah, my face was getting so hot, and get rid of that. My face was so hot, so I had to take it off just to cool down a bit, or else I felt like I was gonna fucking pass out. Hmm. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of all over the place right now. But yeah, I at first I just put on the mask and then put the beanie on top. But now I put the beanie on and put the mask on top, and it actually leaves nice breathing room for my face. Which is ironic because there are holes on the mask. I'm wearing a Jason hockey mask, and they're supposed to be like these ventilation holes that should allow your face to breathe out a bit. But but it's just, but it just didn't really. So I kind of needed, I needed a bit of help anyway. So okay, yeah. After leaving for a bit, I'm after leaving for a bit. Uh, after not looking at this for long, I now have noticed a couple of like issues with it, and they're just very minor. It's things such as the hair. I should have moved the hair like a bit further down, maybe like around the middle of the ear. The nose, the nose. I this it kind of bothers me how it just it's just it almost looks like it's trying to form a square, which I'm not a big fan of. Wait, let me look. So I'll just fix that up real quick. Okay, that's pretty nice. Also, I'm not a big fan of the eyes, honestly. I think the eyes could do much better, could do way better. Okay, I'll just move those. At least I kind of know where the eyes are now, so that'll be much easier to. I got my issue, my initial issue with it was it just looked so. I think my issue was that it just looked too long. That looks too straight. Oh yeah, what is wrong with me? I should... Okay, I'm gonna cheat. Call me a cheater. I don't care. Okay. Yeah, I think maybe I did overdid it a bit with the eyes. Just on Twitter, I recently just heard about. I just recently heard about this one artist. What one artist that apparently instead of just using like a dark white, a darkish white, they use like a bit of like a darkish pink, maybe. Well, not darkish pink, like this, like a grayish red. And and when I looked into them, I just loved it so much. I thought it really breathed like life into it breathed a lot more life into the drawing itself. But clearly, it doesn't work that well with Dragon Ball. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to skip it today. Uh, okay. So the eyes don't. Okay, yeah. So the hair should definitely change up the hair a bit. Still think like the eyes are too like long or long or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out at some point. For now, I just want to get this done. Okay, so okay, one thing that so I noticed one thing that a lot of Dragon Ball fan artists like to do, at least modern day fan artists like to do, is they like to put the indented cheek shading to everything. Like, what? Okay, wait, I'll pick a blue. Like the whole. They like to put that on everything. Just like they like to put that in everything, like even on just regular like funny drawings or whatever, or drawings where Goku's he's not even fighting right now. He's just chilling. But then, whereas in most scenes, just follows this. It follows this C curve, C shape. I feel that there's some like actual like there's some bit of like symbolism or something behind that. Well, not symbolism. I think it's supposed to like apparently the C shaped cheek shading is apparently supposed to like uh wait, wait. Apparently it's like supposed to convey that the character you're watching right now is innocent or something, whereas people with more triangular or like I don't know, like this, the more triangular looking ones are the more evil ones, or just like which is kind of interesting, I guess, but it's also kind of weird at the same time. uh, but I kind of want to remove that too. There we go. Yeah, that should work better. Okay. No, I don't like that. That's too flowy. While I'm drawing. While I'm drawing Dragon Ball stuff, I also like to implement some of my own like imagination to it. Like I don't like it when it's just like exactly the same. Okay. Before, when I wasn't as like back when I didn't know better, I always thought it was funny that how because I knew that Dragon Ball Z had like animation like outsourced to other like animation studios when they were making Dragon Balls Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. I always when I would watch these like break animation breakdowns or whatever, I always thought it was interesting how I thought that in it seemed like to me in each like different studio style they seem to have always share like a similar style with each other, like Kazuya Asada and Masahiro Shimanuki. I always thought it was kind of funny how I thought that it was funny that Shimanuki and like Naoki Tate shared like a pretty similar style to each other, despite being two different people. It was that I realized. Oh wait, oh wait, uh, oh wait, fucking Shimanuki, Tate style. Tate's keyframes get corrected by Shimanuki, so that's why they look so alike. Which I mean, it does make sense. It does make sense why I kind of came to that conclusion, but still. It's the same with how people thought Isaki Masaki Iwane, not Isaki. Masaki Iwane had a pretty similar style to Keisuke Masunaga, but in reality, it was Masunaga that was correcting most of Iwane's drawings. Because he was Masunaga was pretty like draconian as a supervisor. He really made sure that his style was like shone through. Okay. Or like how people thought, how people, whenever people were talking about, like, people would confuse, or they would attribute, like, like certain animations to, like certain key animations to Minoru Maeda. Whereas again in reality, it wasn't by Maeda. It was by Masaki Sato. Which I mean, I also get because Maeda he was a character designer for Dragon Ball and Z, at least in I think up to Android arc. I think up to Android arc. That's when. No. Okay, no, it was after Cell Saga when he stepped off as a director, not a director. Is it director? Animation director. Okay, yeah. Oh, character designer. Right, yeah, character designer, not animation director. Well, he was, but he was a no. He was a character designer. That's right. Oh, should I make his skin brown? I think Goku's skin color kind of changes from time to time. Same with like Toriyama's illustrations. In Toriyama's illustrations, Goku would sometimes be very tanned. And no, that's not me talking about like his GT Goku illustrations. In Z ones too, he and original Dragon Ball, he would sometimes draw Goku with a very tan look, which I really like. Actually, I think it. I think I think it. I kind of wish they kind of kept that because I think it looks very good with his gi. Also, I don't know. I feel like it would just kind of make sense with Goku to have uh, quite tan skin. Since he's outside a lot by the sun, and I'm pretty sure most Saiyans are like pretty tan as well. I don't know. I don't know. It reminds me of of a joke tweet I saw, an actual joke tweet, by the way, not like those passive aggressive ones where they think they're joking, but in reality they're actually really pissed. Oh wait, no. Where they try to make you think they're joke. They try to convince you that they're joking, but in reality they're actually super pissed. That's why. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. Yeah. Joking. I don't know why, but I kind of like. I don't know why. I kind of want to give him a bit of a greenish dark. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, silly me. I don't know if picking V was a good idea. So we screen. Oh, come on. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, what if I just did that? I was going with the Swedish colours. Oh, Ukraine colours. I don't know why it's weird. I don't know why I said Swedish colours. It's not like Sweden owns those colours. Oops. Thought I was painting on the same layer, but that actually does help. So I can do this. I kind of like the green, but it doesn't contrast very well. Ooh. See? That works just fine. I'll just be petty. Just be petty. Well then, there's the thingamajig. I would have drawn the hand, but I'm not entirely sure what Goku's doing with his hand here. So, and I also just do. I don't know. I just don't care enough to pull up the source. All right, so basically, then, obviously it looks quite different to the original. I want to do something real quick. I want to see if where's the Tate picture? There. want to see how well it. But no. Yep. I just wanted to see how well they would line up. Because if they did line up exactly, that would actually kind of scare me. Just be like, what? Did I actually trace it? I mean, technically I did trace it. I feel it. So, by the way, sure, this is this was Tate's original frame. This is me as I traced it. I traced this, but but with guidelines. So then I would redraw I would redraw the guidelines, try to mimic them as closely as the traced one, and then I would just try and draw it with my own flair to it. I don't want to expect, even though that I even though there's my colors and obviously my face and all that. Even though I drew this from scratch, well, not from scratch. Even though I drew these with reference, I don't know. I don't want to accept this as my drawing. This was me clearly just. This was me just studying like Tate's frame here, just to see how closely I could. Just see how closely I could get to redrawing that pose, and I'm happy with it. I kind of forgot to tear up the clothes, but whatever. I didn't draw the hand anyway, and I kind of like how different it looks. I like how different it looks, and I'm very happy with the colors. Sure, Tate didn't pick the colors; he only shaded the drawing because animators aren't. At least I don't think anyway. Animators are in charge of what colors they want for their scenes or whatever. It's only the director that gets to choose that. I like kind of want to filter this up real quick. So what I do is I just duplicate the line art, not adjust. You go to Gaussian blur. I like my glows to be a little subtle, like a bit more, a little subtle. Just so it kind of looks like it's bleeding into the picture here. And then I also like to Gaussian blur the colors. Actually, that works just as fine. Obviously I would put a grain on it as well. Right now, I kind of just made it a bit blurry, but wait. Okay, that looks good. It's so the anime filter, at least, but in Dragon Ball, in Super, in the Tournament of Power arc, in Super at first in Super, it was kind of just it always had this sort of weird clean look to it, where the lines had no pressure. The the lines had no pressure. It was obviously digitally generated. There's a lot of glow. There's no big texture to the drawings. Obviously, Yamamura was the animation was the character designer for the characters, which explains why they have these which is why they always have these highlights. Which explains why they have these highlights anyway, and why they look much cleaner than they did in the Saiyan Saga, for example. Uh, Whereas in the Tournament of Power arc, that's when they decided to change it up a bit. Um, Instead of the lines looking way too sterile, way too sterile and boring, they decided to filter out a bit. So what the fuck? So I think my mask just broke a bit. Anyway, so they made so I think they had like they got a new color designer, which is why which is why it was which is why it was very contrasty. Like it was much more contrasty and almost to a fault to an extent. Like in the Kaioshin world, you could clearly see it looks very glowy, almost very dreamlike to an extent. Uh, Also, they added a fake grain layer. Yeah, they added fake grain just to give the it's life imitating art. It's it's meant to give the the drawings like more texture, almost like they're trying, almost like while they sorry for my stutter, while it is a modern series you're watching, it's almost like the texture kind of is trying to like invoke memories of an older era, which uh, which is what I remember actually. I remember when they first had this change, my best friend, my best friend just told me, "Hey, hey, Deku, fucking, they have completely changed the look of the series. It almost looks like Z now." And I thought, and then I started hearing loads of other people saying that, "Oh my god, this kind of looks like Z a bit with the contrasting colors and with the more blurry, grainy." Uh, yeah, with the blurry, grainy everything, even the colors, which I think also allowed which I think also allowed Takahashi to look even more old school than he could have with his Yamamura face, Masaki Sato's pupils, fucking Naoto Shishida esque body. How it's still muscular, but more on this, but also more on the slimmer side. It looks so fucking beautiful. Also, with the fact that I think they even decided to go with some of the old colors from Z. Like for an example, with the when Goku went Super Saiyan 3 against Kale and Caulifla, um, it, you could see that his skin was much pinker and his hair was less dirty gold and was more of a rich orangey gold, which was fucking great. was just awesome, and especially with his way of adapting Yamamoto's style, it just looks even more authentic. Anyway, I don't know why I decided to go with this way to rant, long rant about colors and filters in Dragon Ball Super. And then I started stuttering for a good hour. Anyway, so yeah, wait, how long have I been streaming for? Only 48 minutes. Huh. Not even an hour. I know I said I was going to go with thinner line art, but I couldn't help myself. And as you can see, I clearly let myself go a bit with the line art here. Like, for an example, the thick, with the neck. I only tried to apply. I only made the lines thicker when it was in like more darker places. The muscle here was just it was an accident. Oh, like with the back here. Notice how the line here is thicker. Oh, I should probably. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. I like it the way it looks. I almost don't have to flip it because I could just see it on my screen right here. But yeah, this really sits outside of my comfort zone. Well, yes and no to an extent. My drawings have been a little rounded lately, and I think that is because of my influence from Tate. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of Tate. I hope we get to see more of him in the future. I mean, he probably will appear again in the Super once this series boots up again. I mean, he's an in-house animator, I believe. He's a huge ass. He's a huge asset. He fucking carried. I believe he fucking carried the first half of the series. I believe. Yeah, I think first half. Like, what? Wait, how many arcs are there? Not counting the fillers. Battle of Cards, Resurrection Earth, Universe 6, Goku Black, Tournament of Power. Yeah, like about half, like 3/5 of the like 3/5 of the series he fucking carried and delivered some of the most smooth movement of the series. Even when I wasn't a fan of, when I didn't know of Tate, I wasn't a fan of his drawings. I always did like the look of the bit in the time chamber where Goku and Vegeta are training for the upcoming tournament with Universe 6. I always kind of like the look of that. It kind of with the rounded faces, it kind of reminded me of old Dragon Ball. Not Z, like old Dragon Ball, like Kid Goku Dragon Ball. It kind of reminded me with that, obviously with the faces from Z or Super. But yeah. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna end it here. I might finish June tonight, or I'll just watch it tomorrow. The Last of Us is coming out tomorrow. It's premiering tomorrow, so I don't know. I might stream more of this. This was fun. No one came by. No one came by again, which is fine. I don't know. I like doing this for fun. it just, I don't know, it feels like it's giving me a reason to actually like talk to myself. All right. Anyway, wait, what day is it? Oh, it's Monday. I need to go to sleep. Got a call tomorrow. Okay, well, hope you boys and gals have a good day, and I'll see you someday. Goodbye.